supposed to send my son somewhere where at least 30 students are running and gunning for him? How am I supposed to, I'm just supposed to send him to school?
That's a Fargo mom worried about sending her son back to school after an incident last year. She says her son was targeted by other students.
Valley News Team Zoe Jones shares her story and what's expected heading into this new school year.
One of Shalonda Rogers' worst nightmares as a parent came true last May.
I get a phone call from the school back in May, and they say they've got my son there because it wasn't safe for him to walk home.
She says her son, a student at Ben Franklin Middle School, was defending a friend who was arguing with another student. It then escalated to several children targeting her son. She says her son pulled a knife in defense, and other middle schoolers were armed with their own knives.
20 kids with their own knives and their own little camera phones were gonna, beat up my kid. They were gonna victimize him.
Shalonda recognizes the severity of the situation of both sides. Now she and her child are facing legal ramifications after a restraining order was placed on her son.
They wanted me to have him sign that he is guilty of being a terrorist, of making another child feel for the safety of his life when he was defending himself. I don't condone the knife. Again, I don't condone the knife. But had he not had that knife?
She has a meeting with school leaders to discuss a safety plan this Friday, but that only applies to the school grounds and not in an area where this situation took place.
It's not school that I'm worried about. It's between my house and the school, the 3 miles that I'm worried about.
She moved to the area with hopes of raising her son in a safe environment. But after this incident,
like right now, I feel like maybe I should pack it up and go back home, back to California, because it's not safe here for my son.
In Fargo, Zoe Jones, Valley News Live.
The next step for Rogers was dealing with the legal ramifications her family is facing.
The district says they will not comment on student situations. This story came to us, by the way, through our whistleblower hotline. If you have an issue, call the number on your screen, leave your tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.